I'm gonna try to be perfectly honest with you here. Our 3-year-old is a walking disaster. If you go back and watch our video from when we went to Bryce Canyon and did that hike, there are a ton of factors that made that hike really difficult. It was really muddy. I was a little bit grouchy, but one of the reasons why that hike was such a disaster is because Spencer, he's very strong-willed.
Oh, not going field.
I've got a kid on my back who's throwing a fit because he doesn't want to be on my back, but he doesn't know how to not run away.
Or jump off the cliff.
It made hikes a pain in the tush. They were not enjoyable. And it's just not fun when a hike is not enjoyable. We were chasing down Spencer. We were scared he was gonna fall off of a cliff or get hurt, and it just wasn't fun. So we started looking for a hiking carrier, and all of the hiking carriers were just so bulky, and they didn't seem to work. We had a carrier, and he absolutely hated it. He screamed when we put him in it. It just wasn't, it wasn't the right carrier for our situation and what we were needing. He's 3.5, guys. So we're not looking for a baby carrier. So I saw this carrier, I think on Instagram. I think that's where I first saw it, and I was like, yes. Spencer screamed every single time we stuck him in any other carrier, and with this one, he actually is excited. He calls it his seat. And as soon as we get it out, he's like, my seat, my seat. Matt's gonna talk to you about the actual like mechanics of it, but I just wanted to say, like, this has made our hikes so much more enjoyable. If you watched our Arches hike, we talked just a little bit about the carrier, but we probably would not have enjoyed it without this. And I absolutely cannot wait to get back on the road and start hiking again, because I feel, oh, there's so many bugs, but because I feel like we are all gonna enjoy it so much more. On our hikes, like, we were really excited to do them and we had fun and all was great, but there was a lot of Spencer stop, or trying to wrestle Spencer to keep him on our shoulders, or keep him from falling to his death off of a cliff. I'm not even joking. Like, that was my fear pretty much when all the hikes we went to. I couldn't enjoy the scenery as much as I wanted to, or enjoy the experience, because I seriously thought Spencer was going to jump off of the side of a mountain. And so this helps us with that. So for me, the hiking carrier is less about him not being able to do the distance with us, because he's 3.5. He can do a lot of our distances. We normally don't hike more than 5 miles, and seriously, this kid's got energy. This kid can do a 5-mile hike. And more about the safety of it. And as a mom, as a parent, if I didn't feel that he was safe, we were miserable. I got really grouchy because I was so stressed out for his safety that nobody could enjoy the hike. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say why it is that I'm so passionate about this carrier, because it's not just a carrier to me. It seriously is a total, and I hate this phrase, but it's like a total game changer. It allows us to actually enjoy our hikes now, and I'm so much less stressed, which means everyone else is less stressed too.
And so the carrier that Jacqueline's talking about is the Our Expedition carrier. And you'll find a link in the description below to purchase off Amazon. But I wanted to share with you a few of the things that I love about this carrier. I love that it's a shoulder carrier, so it allows me to have him on my shoulders and him be secure. These straps allow me to be hands-free and kind of maintain control over on a hike, maintain balance. If I need to grab something, if I need to adjust something, I can do that and not be afraid that he's gonna be, unstable or unsecure on my shoulders. And the second thing I want to show you is these frame bars here. They help take the weight off of my shoulders and kind of distribute the weight on these bars to my back. These bars are stainless steel, so they're very rugged and very sturdy, but they're also light, and so it doesn't feel like that it adds any extra weight to it.
Another selling feature for us here is this seat. The seat actually completely stops him from this habit that he's developed on Matt's shoulders, where he completely flings himself backwards. And it's hilarious for the people that are behind us when we're hiking. They think it's so funny because he's yelling, hello, hello, and flinging himself backwards. For us though, it is not funny because all it takes is for him to do it unexpectedly and he's gonna fall and get hurt. So that back seat there is a huge selling point for us.
But then it also comes with this backpack that completely detaches from the frame itself. It allows my wife to carry this backpack full of supplies that we would need while we're hiking. And it has pockets and zippers all over the place, on the side, on the front, on the middle. But then it has this huge, gigantic pocket where it also has a spot for a water bladder.
Because of our lifestyle of traveling full-time in an RV, space is of course at a premium. So another really great feature about this is that it folds up this small, including the backpack. So let me just show you a little bit of what you're looking at here. So this is actually the top of the seat, and it just folds out like this and snaps in. It just snaps into place here, and there's the backpack. So it was super easy. I literally just unfolded it. We also completely forgot to mention that it does come with the sunshade, and it is stored under the seat back. I'm gonna insert some pictures of it. We actually have not used that function yet, but I do want to include a couple just stock photos of it being used so you can see what it looks like. So for me, since I'm the one primarily who ends up carrying this, I love that it's really comfortable. The shoulder padding on this backpack is really thick, and so previously I had been using just like a really basic $6 Walmart backpack that was really uncomfortable because I had 5 water bottles in it. So when I put the same 5 water bottles into this backpack, it is way more comfortable. I think part of the reason it's more comfortable is not just these shoulder straps here, but because it actually buckles at the chest level just like the carrier does, and then also at my waist. So I think what that does is it really just transfers the weight off of the top of my shoulders, and it just makes it a lot more comfortable. One safety feature that I want to make sure I mention is that both the carrier and the backpack have safety whistles on here. So if you're hiking and you fall or just, I don't know, something happens, you do have this whistle, and we tried it out the other day and it is really loud. You're going to see us use this carrier often in the second chapter of travel, so don't forget to go ahead and hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
I just toot on I just toot on
Did you toot on Daddy?
I just toot